So let's talk about the Mario Kart World Direct that was just uploaded a couple days ago. So basically, this is the Direct that released just a couple days ago. Streamed it. It's about 16 minutes. I already watched it. I'm just here for an overview to talk about certain things that I saw in the Direct that maybe you didn't see. But short summary, there wasn't really too much brought up. It was stuff that we kind of already knew about the game. They brought up some new mechanics and features, just a small little bit that I'll talk about in this video, but not really anything too crazy that was just revealed. So first off, I want to talk about the courses that they showed off in here. So first we got a Mario Brothers circuit, which there's always a Mario circuit, Mario Brothers circuit, Luigi circuit. They always have them, basically. So we have a couple over here. We got a city course, Crown City, which is super nice. And there's daytime and nighttime. They have different times and days and weathers from the games. Salty Speedway. We got amazing looking course, kind of like an Italy type course with the canals and all that. Then we got a cosmic observatory track, which is really cool. The tracks are really designed nicely. I love how they look. The only thing that's throwing people off, and me of course, are kind of the intermission courses, which it is confirmed in this Direct that you can turn those off, but only for versus races. You can't do it during Grand Prix, so not sure if that's going to affect really the gameplay at all for Grand Prix. I don't know. It could hinder it, but it really depends on the courses and how the tracks play out. This one is probably one of my favorites, because if we go back here, you literally jump through a screen and you're in an old time horror film, which is really cool. You can even see certain details here. If I go back to the mansion, you see counts down. You got film in the background. You can see Peach right there doing the surprise face and all that. Super cool. Then we got a Bowser's Castle. It's basically just going to be called Bowser's Castle. You can see it up there. It's called Bowser's Castle. So that's not to be a name difference. There's always a Bowser's Castle and such in here. Returning from the Wii Toad's Factory, which was honestly a really iconic track. Peach Beach, really iconic too. Wario Shipyard, have not seen too much. I know it was in the 3DS for Mario Kart 7, which is a really cool course. You kind of just went in the water and drove in and around the ship. Then we get a look at the whole map, which is cool. You got a little Star Lake in there. It looks like we kind of got a poison swamp somewhere there. Got an egg looking thing right there. And it's the lava area where probably the Bowser's Castle will be at. Next we get an image with all the courses where they're going to be at the Bowser's Castle. The others, the Boo Cinema up in the poison swamp, probably spooky forest area. All the desert ones. Now they show off the characters here, which is nothing too crazy. Mario, Luigi, Peach, normal characters, Yoshi even, and then as we get Goomba now, which was already shown off before. We got Spike, and we got the cow, which basically is everyone's favorite. Is really cool. And then as we get a shot of all the characters, so let's see. So we got Latitude right there, which is new. Toadette right there. We got all the babies. We got Teen Boo. We got Birdo. Then we got the costumes. Got even the bird from Super Mario 3D World. I forgot what its name is. Then you got Monty Mole. And it looks like... And also another thing that was pointed out. It looks like the costumes are separate from the actual characters. They're not selectable styles of the actual characters. It looks like they're going to be separated, kind of Old Peach and Metal Mario are kind of different characters. I guess the costumes are going to be separate as well. Which, as you can tell down here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pages of characters. they're all not going to be different characters. Probably some will be different characters, but probably most of them are going to be just costumes. And we got like a good selection of like carts and such. We got 4 pages. Don't know if they're going down the path where this will be selectable for everyone, or there'll be different types of carts and bytes for depending on the character and their like weight class, because usually different characters have different weights. Like Mario is normal, the babies are light, and Bowser or Donkey Kong, they're heavy. We got the 2 modes, which is Grand Prix and Knockout Tour. I got to try on Knockout Tour at the Nintendo Experience, which was super fun mode. Nothing too crazy out of Grand Prix. It's just normal. Another thing about Grand Prix was what they showed in this direct was probably when you complete like all the courses or get an achievement for completing a certain amount of courses, we're probably gonna get the iconic Rainbow Road, which is shown right here. Probably did a special cutscene. I really wonder what Rainbow Road's gonna look like and what approach they're gonna take it this time. Because the last time we got for Mario Kart 8 was a space station version of it. Maybe this time it'll just be straight up a rainbow again without having like the space station feel, which honestly was a really unique take on Rainbow Road. It was super cool, but it'll be cool to like see a different type now, because it's been over 10 years since we've seen that Rainbow Road and we haven't gotten a single new one in a main series Mario Kart game for a while now. But Knockout Tour being like an elimination type game mode where if you don't make it to a place or above, get eliminated. Pretty fun as well. 6 laps. I don't know if that changes or you can have settings for that where it could be multiple or more like laps going down, but from what I saw, it's 6 laps that you go through, and whoever makes it to the end is the winner. Even got a look at like some of the courses over here. We got a DK Spaceport course, which near the end it looks like the original Donkey Kong game. Then we got Crown City, we got Mario Brothers Circuit, and then we got a train like desert one, kind of like Calamari Desert from Mario Kart 64. We got Whistle Stop Summit, which looks like a really cool track. I don't know if they show a couple more here. Then we got Desert Hills, Shy Guy Bazaar, which is the older Wario Stadium, which we had Waluigi Stadium, but I don't know if we had or Wario Stadium what it was from before. Then we have Airship Fortress, which is also an older course. And let's see the next one they show. We got DJ Pass. DJ Pass, which is from the DS version of Mario Kart. Starview Peak, Wario Shipyard, and Sky High Sunday. I think that one is a Mario Kart 8 track. I could be wrong. I didn't play too much of the DLC for Mario Kart 8 as the courses were coming out. I kind of forgot some of the tracks, so that might be coming through there. And we got Koopa Troopa Beach. This is a classic too. Faraway Oasis looks like a new one. Crown City's a new one, and Peach Stadium might be a new one. I don't think I remember a Peach Stadium course in any of the Mario Karts. Oh, and it kind of like goes away really fast. We got Peach Beach, Dino Jungle, Salty Speedway, and a Great Question Mark Block Ruins. And you got Knockout Tour, which goes through a different amount of courses and such. Looks like we even have more courses out there showing off over here, even more like items, which I have no idea if they're not different courses. I think they're just different like Knockout Tour like cups, so basically have their own pathing. And as we move on to the items, which Coin Shell I saw where it follows like a trail, Ice Flower, Freezing People, pretty cool honestly. Pretty cool power-ups. The hammer I really like too, because they kind of stay on the ground a little bit in case you miss, so they just still get people as it shows. It's a little slow motion. Mega Mushroom making its return from Mario Kart Wii, and the feather making you jump and avoid things and jump up to like different paths. Pretty cool as well. And it's Kamek now being an item instead of a character, which is interesting, and that's probably why you change into different characters because of him. That was shown in the Nintendo Switch 2 experience. I had that happen during gameplay, and I was wondering why. And that was just camera digest that messes with your stats or like how you drive. And so you got like different assist settings that they're showing out. Then there's Yoshi's like food place where you can get like a bag as an item and basically use it, and assuming you just unlock costumes during the race or at the end of like a Grand Prix maybe. I don't know if it's dependent. It's probably all dependent on the course and where you grabbed it from is what you'll probably unlock. Cowboy for in the desert. John Doe, you got like the Explorer, and snowy area, you got like a little like snow, and little Luigi with the Italian outfit. Italian, even though he's already Italian. I mean, like from the course. And is this? I never got to see this in the Switch 2 experience unless I like missed someone maybe was doing it. They could do like a little charge jump that gives you a little boost, like you could jump up and when you land it gives you a boost, and you could probably get to like trickier areas if you need to as well, which is super fun. It looks like it'll be a super fun addition to like your movesets. Go here, jump and glide and all that. Now you can actually like jump and do stuff. Now this was a really interesting mechanic now that they added where you can rewind, and this is only during single player mode. You can't do this on online. They confirmed that this isn't going to be an online play where you rewind yourself. Everyone else moves, but you're the only one that rewinds, or anyone else that happens to rewind too. As you can tell, you go back into places, and as wherever you let go, you can just keep going where you left off. Then we got different types of modes. We got time trials, which is the standard for Mario Kart. There's always time trials. Then you got versus race. Now versus race, I wanted to talk about as well. We have options here, which is the class, which I don't think I see them change it to see any of the classes. No, they don't change it. Obviously, it goes from 50cc, 100cc, and 150cc. I have no idea if 200cc was in there. I didn't check and see. Or mirror mode. Don't think mirror mode is in this game. You got teams, you got items, which probably you have shells only, mushrooms only, frantic, computer difficulty, course selection, and the race count. Then we get the return of balloon battles, which is a really fun game mode. Knock out people with items. Then you got coin runners, collecting coins, hit people with items, steal their coins, basically. Really fun game modes. And it's pretty cool. It looks like we got like an arena and such. So it'll be like your traditional like balloon battles, coin runners, all that. Looks really nice. And we got the free roam mode, which basically gives Mario Kart that open world feel to the game. So you can basically drive everywhere. That's basically what they give out. You can drive anywhere in this mode. And the one thing that I like about this is that they actually make it so that there's missions or stuff to do, like this blue coin one where you're grinding on the rails and basically just collecting blue coins in a certain amount of time. Any time trials or obstacles to avoid and try and clear in a reasonable amount of time. And there's even hidden items or medallions too. I have no idea if they unlocked anything for like missions and such. They give awards and such too, probably, so you'll be able to. And they have a camera mode now, which is super cool. You'll probably make any type of thumbnails or maybe a wallpaper. I'm assuming whatever you would want to do with the picture mode. And as we look at the main menu, single player, multiplayer, online, playing wireless play. Basically lets you play with up to 8 people with different switches, and you can have 2 people at a time on each switch. Then you basically have your regular online, which they'll probably have ratings and all that, so probably race against people, try and get better ratings and more points. And I really love the shot that they did of the Super Mario Kart. And basically they have like the game chat where you could hook up the web camera, you could see people's faces and such. That would be really funny if you have like a group of friends and they for some reason have the camera, and then you do all this. Probably it'd be entertaining to watch some YouTubers play it or anything like that. I don't know if I probably want to try out the camera because they're gonna have stuff like this, features for in the game, and for like Mario Party and types of other games where the camera's probably gonna be utilized. Probably would give it a try. Probably have a video on that showing it off. But yeah, this was it for the Direct, basically. Nothing like too crazy, anything different. We did get to see new mechanics like the charge jump and some new items and some more courses. And we basically got to see like battle modes and any other type of modes that were previously in games now coming back, which is super nice. So overall, really cool. This was just a little overview of the trailer and what I thought on like certain things, or maybe anything if you guys want a summary on what was basically shown, and just taking a look at it and seeing like different details of the trailer. But yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see any more types of videos like these. I'm trying to do a little bit like more commentary type videos and such, just giving an overview on like the Nintendo Switch and all that, because it's something that I'm interested in, and it's kind of a bit talk right now because it's really split between if it's worth getting some of these games and the Switch because of the prices right now, and if it's worth getting overall. So I'm just trying to show it off and talk about it a little bit, see how interesting it is. It's still pretty interesting to me. I think this game's gonna be really good, but is it gonna be worth that $80 that you're gonna have to pay physical, or if you download it, $70, which seems like the norm of certain games like this, or like bid title games. It seems like everything's gonna be like $70, or maybe more games will push the 80 now. But tell me what you guys think of this game. I still think it looks great. The console is still really good. It's just these business practices that they're doing, and just certain things, how they're pulling it off, just doesn't sit right with people a little bit. But like I said, tell me what you think, and hopefully you enjoyed this little overview, trying to like look at the trailer a little bit, see more stuff that I was probably missed, and probably missed as well too. There could be more stuff that we haven't seen yet. But I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you later.